Hi friends. So for one estimation, we discuss about the maximum error and the confidence limits now. So for one proportion, the maximum error is given by E equal to Z alpha by 2 into square root of capital P into capital Q by N. So where capital P is nothing but the population proportion and Q equal to 1 minus P and N represents the sample size. Suppose if capital P is not known or not given, that is population proportion is not given, then maximum error can be find out by using the formula E equal to Z alpha by 2 into square root of small p into small q by n. So here small q is nothing but 1 minus small p. And we can find out the sample size n by using this formula, that is n equal to Z alpha by 2 by E whole square into capital PQ. So when P is given, suppose if P is not given, that is population proportion is not given, then n can be calculated by using the formula Z alpha by 2 by E whole square into small pq. Next, confidence limits. So confidence limits for one proportion is given by capital P plus R minus E. Suppose capital P is not given, that is population proportion is not given, then confidence limits equal to small p plus R minus E. Let us see one problem on this. If we can assert with 95% confidence that the maximum error is 0.05 and P, capital P equal to 0.2, find the size of the sample. Okay, that is here they have given the confidence as 95% and maximum error is 0.05 and P equal to 0.2. That is, here they have given that confidence is a 95%. So at the 95%, confidence is 95%. So at 95% confidence, Z alpha by 2 is 1.96 and they have given that maximum error, that is E is given as 0.05 and they have given that the population proportion is 0.2. So then we can find Q, which is nothing but 1 minus P, that is 1 minus 0.2, that is 0.8. And here they asked to find out the sample size n. Okay. So now we know that the sample size n can be calculated by using the formula Z alpha by 2 by E whole square into PQ. So which is equal to 1.96 by 0.05 whole square into P, that is 0.2 into 0.8. So which is equal to 246. Okay. So like this we can find out the sample size. So let us see one more problem on this. A random sample of 500 apples was taken from a large consignment and 60 were found to be bad. Obtain the 98% confidence limits for the percentage of bad apples in the consignment. That is, they asked to find out 98% confidence limits for the proportion of bad apples in this consignment. Okay. So for that, here they have given that n equal to 500 and among 500 apples 60 were found to be bad. That is, x is given as 60. So basing upon this, we can find out the proportion of bad apples. So which is nothing but p equal to x by n, that is 60 by 500. So which is nothing but 0.12. So from this we can estimate the proportion of good apples, that is q equal to 1 minus p, that is 1 minus 0.12, that is 0.88. And here they asked to find out the confidence limits at 98%. So at 98%, Z alpha by 2 value is 2.33. Now to find out the confidence limits, initially we require the error, that is maximum error. So maximum error, that is E equal to Z alpha by 2 into square root of PQ by N. Since population proportion capital P is not given, here we will use the sample proportions. So that's why we have taken E equal to Z alpha by 2 into square root of PQ by N. So which is equal to 2.33 into square root of 0.12 into 0.88 by 500. So which is equal to 0.13386. So now we have to find the confidence limits for the proportion of bad apples. So confidence limits for the proportion is P plus R minus E. So which is equal to 0.12 plus R minus 0.13386. That is 0.12 minus 0.13386 comma 0.12 plus 0.13386. That means we get 0.08615 comma 0.15385. Okay, so which are the required 98% confidence limits for bad apples. For two proportions, maximum error E is given by Z alpha by 2 into square root of PQ into 1 by N1 plus 1 by N2, where P equal to x1 plus x2 by N1 plus N2. Suppose x1, x2 values are not given, P equal to N1 P1 plus N2 P2 by N1 plus N2, and Q is nothing but 1 minus P. Suppose if population proportion, that is capital P, is given, then the maximum error E equal to Z alpha by 2. Okay, suppose if two population proportions, that is P1 and P2 are given, then the maximum error E equal to Z alpha by 2 into square root of P1 Q1 by N1 plus P2 Q2 by N2. Next, confidence interval or confidence limits. So confidence limits for two proportions equal to P1 minus P2 modulus of P1 minus P2 plus R minus E. Suppose if two population proportions are given, it is modulus of P1, capital P1 minus capital P2 plus R minus E. So let us see one problem for two proportions. So random samples of 400 men and 200 women were asked whether they would like to have a flyover near their residence. So 200 men and 325 women were in favor of the proposal. Find the 95% confidence interval for two proportions. Okay, that is, here we have to find out the 95% confidence interval for two proportions. So for that, here they have given that two sample sizes as 400 and 600. That is given that N1 equal to 400, N2 equal to 600. And they have given that 200 men and 325 women were favor for the proposal. That is, X1 is given as a 200 and X2 is given as 325. So based on this information, we can find the proportions. That is a P1 equal to X1 by N1. That is 200 by 400. That is 0.5. Similarly, we can find P2. That is X2 by N2. That is a 325 by 600. That is a 0.541. Okay. So here they asked to find out 95% confidence interval. So at 95% confidence, Z alpha by 2 value is 1.96. So we know that the confidence interval for two proportions is modulus of P1 minus P2 plus R minus E. So here E is nothing but Z alpha by 2 into square root of PQ into 1 by N1 plus 1 by N2. So here P, that is a sample proportion P equal to X1 plus X2 by N1 plus N2, or we can find out P by using the formula N1 P1 plus N2 P2 by N1 plus N2. So since X1 and X2 are known, simply we can find out P by using that. That is 200 plus 325 by 400 plus 600. So which is nothing but 0.525. So then Q equal to 1 minus P, that is 1 minus 0.525, that is a 0.475. Now we can find out the confidence limits by substituting those values in this. That is modulus of 0.5 minus 0.541 plus R minus Z alpha by 2 is 1.96 into square root of 0.525 into 0.475 into 1 by 400 plus 1 by 600. So which is nothing but 0.041 plus or minus 0.063. So that is 0.41 minus 0.063 comma 0.41 plus 0.063. So which is nothing but minus 0.022 comma 0.104. So which are the required confidence limits for two proportions. Let us see one more problem. In two large populations, there are 30% and 25% respectively of fair-haired people. If two samples of 1200 and 900 are drawn from these populations, find the maximum error and 95% confidence limits for two proportions. Okay. So here if you see, they have given the proportions of fair-haired people. So they have given P1, that is a population proportion, P1 equal to 30%, that is 0.30, and Q1 equal to 1 minus P1, that is 1 minus 0.30, that is we can estimate it as a 0.70, and they have given that P2, second population proportion of fair-haired people is given as 25%, that is 0.25. From this we can estimate Q2, that is 1 minus P2, that is 1 minus 0.25, that is 0.75. And here they asked to find maximum error and 95% confidence limits. So at 95% confidence, Z alpha by 2 value is 1.96. Now we require to find the maximum error. So maximum error for proportions when the population proportions are given is E equal to Z alpha by 2 into square root of capital P1 into capital Q1 by N1 plus capital P2 into capital Q2 by N2. That is 1.96 into square root of 0.30 into 0.70 by, here N1 is given as 1200 and second sample size is given as 900. So we will substitute those values here. So N1 is 1200 plus P2 is 0.25 into Q2. Q2 means 0.75 by N2 means 900. So which is equal to 0.0384. So now we have to find the confidence limits for proportions. That is modulus of P1 minus P2 plus R minus E. So which is equal to modulus of 0.30 minus 0.25 plus R minus 0.0384. That is 0.05 minus or plus R minus 0.0384, which is equal to 0.05 minus 0.0384 comma 0.05 plus 0.0384. So which is nothing but 0.0116 comma 0.0884. So this is the required confidence limits for two proportions.